Good afternoon, everyone. Well, actually, good evening, everyone. This is Nadia Sabrati coming to you live from Queens, New York, from CreateWealthWithNadia.com. Actually, I'm coming to you live from my bedroom. So, yeah. If I feel like I haven't done a live in a long time. So when you guys jump in, let me know where you're coming from so I can give you guys a shout out. And I want to share my experience with you guys. Actually, the past week. This is like mind-blowing. I know. Unless you experience it yourself, then you will really understand, right? I freaked out. But about 10 days ago, guys, okay, I moved up to this new place. Let's start from the beginning. I was living downstairs. Okay, I live in a two-family house, right? So upstairs has 3 bedrooms. Upstairs is much bigger than downstairs, so I'm living in upstairs now. I moved up here in January. Now, before that, I was living on the first floor. Same 3 bedrooms, it's huge it's a huge two-family house. So I was downstairs for 13 years, and then my friend who owns the house, she was moving back from Florida, and she wanted the first floor apartment. So she's like, all right, you move upstairs. I'll give you the whole upstairs, whatever. So actually, when she redid everything, I really didn't want to move upstairs, right? This was 2 years ago. I didn't want to move upstairs, so she ended up renting it out to someone because she wanted the first floor apartment, but I didn't want to move. And then she's like, okay. She goes, I'm going to rebuild the whole first floor. And anyway, she redid it, everything. All 3 bedrooms, living room, dining room. I have 2 bathrooms in here, kitchen. I have a huge place. I live alone, right? So I decided, okay, so the last week in December of last year, I got my friends to help me move up everything. So by January 1st, I was already up here. So I think the last couple days in December when I came up here last year, I was doing a video and I started seeing a lot of orbs shooting around. I was talking about my near-death experience. So I started seeing a lot of orbs shooting around, but I didn't pay attention to it. I was like, oh, maybe it's my dog Angel who passed away, right? Guys, anyway, whenever I do videos and stuff, I would see 2 orbs. Sometimes I would see 1, like all over my videos. It's always around my hair, my heart. I didn't pay attention to it. I'm thinking, okay, yes, maybe Angel, my dog, right? Because we have this heart connection. Anyway, guys, exactly 10 days ago, my friend who owns this house, he was actually going to, where was he going? He was going to Cuba for like 4 or 5 days business. And he said he wanted me to take care of his dog, a little dog, because he used to take care of Angel all the time when I traveled. So I decided, okay, I'm going to take care of his dog. So the first night we're sleeping, because I had his dog sleeping in the bed with me. And that morning when I woke up, my bedroom door was wide open, right? But I locked it. I lock all the doors in my house because I live alone and everything is locked. I have security cameras outside, all this stuff. So, all the doors are locked, including my bedroom. I always lock my bedroom before I leave, before going to bed. And I also have a bathroom in my bedroom as well. I'll show you. Wait, let me show you. See that right there? That's my bathroom and my bedroom. And that's the door that was opening. So this is my bedroom. Anyway, I'm going to tell you. This is my room, right? So what happened was, guys, I woke up in the morning and the door was wide open. So I didn't pay attention to it. I was like, maybe I didn't really, close the tight, right? So I didn't pay attention to it. Then a couple nights after that, the dog and I were sleeping in the bed. And it was like around 3 o'clock in the morning. I heard a really angry slam on the door. And I woke up and I looked at my door, but my door was closed, right? But it sounded like it came in from this room. So I was like, maybe it was probably because I was between sleep and dreaming or something. But the noise was so loud that it woke me up, right? So I didn't pay attention to it. Anyway, my friend came back. He got his dog. So couple of days, like about 6 days ago now, I'm here sleeping. And I woke up again in the morning and my door is wide open. And I'm like, maybe I didn't close it tight, right? So I closed the door. I closed it, locked it, and I went into my bathroom right there. When I came back out, the door was open. So I didn't pay attention to these things because I know I'm here alone. Who the heck is going to be opening my door? All right, guys. So 2 days ago, when was it? Sunday, I'm working and... No, Saturday. Saturday, I'm working in my dining room, and I'm having a glass of wine. I pour a glass of wine, but I decided I want to use the bathroom. So I came to the bathroom, and I went back out. The glass of wine was gone. I could not find a glass of wine, and I just poured the glass of wine. So I'm looking all over the house for the glass of wine. I'm like, maybe I washed it, maybe I drank it. If I did, it would be in the sink, right? Guys, I could not find a glass of wine or even an empty glass. So now that's when this stuff really started happening, though. It started happening Sunday night. So one of my friends came over here on Sunday because, look, since I moved up here, I haven't even put the curtains up yet. I just have a blind. And for this one, right? So my friend, he came over on Sunday night, and I showed him, I brought him in my room, showed him all of these things, and I was like, look, I need you to help me, because I bought really nice curtains. I have gold curtains for here because it would look really good with the furniture. So he's like, yeah, so we were in the bedroom. I'm showing him what I want him to help me do. And then we decided to go into the living room and have a glass of wine. So we're in the living room. He's sitting in one of the couch, the love seat, and I'm sitting in the bigger seat on the other side. So where he's sitting, he could see my bedroom door, right? And guys, mind you, I closed the door. So he's sitting there, he goes, Nadia, your bedroom door just opened. Meanwhile, I never told him this happening before, right? I didn't even mention anything. So he saw it with his own eyes and he had no idea. So when he said that to me, I got up and I looked at it. I was like, oh, this is kind of weird because this has been happening the past couple of days. And I just had the contractor came because the door was shaking, right, guys, 2 weeks ago? Well, when I first moved in here, the door was kind of like shaking, like someone wanted to come in. But the door wasn't solid. Like when you lock it, it wasn't solid. It could shake. So I had a contractor came over. He fixed the door, replaced the locks. So there's no way. I'm going to show you guys. So there's no way like anyone, So let me show you. Right? So look how tight this is. Right? So this is, right now it's open. You can open it. This is locked. My door is always locked like this when I'm going to bed. See? Look, it's sturdy. You cannot open that. Right? Guess what? I went downstairs with him because he wanted to have a cigarette and I don't let people smoke in my house. So when, he told me about the door opening, I came and I closed the door and I went back. I went outside. He's like, I want to have a cigarette. I was like, yeah, you can't smoke in my house. You can smoke downstairs. So I went downstairs with him and he was having a cigarette. So then I'm like, I'm going to come upstairs and get some water. I came upstairs and looked in my room. The door is open again. So now I'm like, this is crazy. So I went downstairs and I called him and I started telling him what was happening. I'm like, this is strange. The past like 10 days, this has been happening and I don't know why this is happening. So he goes, that's kind of strange. So anyway, he left. So I'm here by myself, guys. And I came into my bedroom and I locked the door. And guess what? It started opening again. And as you guys see how sturdy the door is locked. But, see that little knob? It didn't change. It was still on the lock, the way it was locked. And the door just kept on opening. So I closed it again, came back in my bed. There it goes. It opened again. And now I'm, at this point, I'm freaking out because I'm here by myself. So I called Trisha, right? My friend, you guys know Trisha. Trisha's in India. I called Trisha. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I'm freaking out right now. I'm in my living room. She goes, let's pray. Let's turn the phone on, on volume, whatever. So we started praying and I started walking in the room. I just got freaked out, guys. I got freaked out. I called one of my friends, that's a spiritualist. We talked for a little while. And then I was like, and then yesterday all day, nothing happened. Yesterday all day, the door did not open. It did not open today. So whatever it was, it's not like it was trying to scare me. Because I did feel the chills, yeah. But I wasn't seeing orbs or shadows or anything like that. So I went to a spiritualist today. And I said to him, I want some sage. Sage, what do I do? I need a candle to start burning. I want to bless the house. And he told me what to do. So I came home. I prayed over the house. I blessed it myself. I burned the sage. I did exactly what he told me. Walked out of the house and then burned another piece of wood. I don't even know what's the name of it, but I'll show you guys. I bought enough of this stuff. And I'm like, guys, I swear to God, I was freaking out. So I ended up buying the sage. So he told me to burn the sage, right? So he was like, burn the sage, and then when I'm finished burning the sage, walk out the house all the way outside and then turn it off. And then light this and smoke the whole house, but coming back in to bring good energy in the house. So that's what I did. And then then I bought a candle. But this is to cleanse the house. This is like a double action candle. Yeah, it's to cleanse the house. But guys, I was freaked out. I was freaked out. I was just like, I was scared to sleep in my room. I'm not kidding. I was like in my living room, sitting there in my living room, and I was just like, I was freaked out. And I'm not kidding, guys. I even slept. I slept in last night. I took the cross down from my wall. I took the cross down from my wall, and I actually like put it on my bed, and I slept with it. I don't care, But look, I also got angels too. Look, these are angels on my bed head, But I'm not kidding. I was freaked out. I was freaked out, especially with the wine. I was like, there's no one here. Who would move the wine? Where did the wine go? Guys, 3 days after, I found the wine behind my couch. How the heck did the wine get behind the couch when I was sitting on my dining table and I was working and I decided to pour myself a glass of wine? But yeah, I was freaked out. So when I went to see the spiritualist today, he's like, he goes, we're in the month of October. He goes, a lot of these things are happening. And my girlfriend told me today, she was in her bathroom, and what was it? I think a candle holder she had with a saucer or something like that just flew off the shelf in her bathroom. So I guess these type of things happen this time of the year because it's Halloween and all these different things. But I've never experienced this. Yes, I've experienced different spiritual stuff, you know what I mean? But not with the door opening like that and right in front of my friggin' eyes. I was sitting right here in the bed, guys, and I could see the door opening. I was just like, the last time it happened, I just got out of the room and I went in the living room and I called my friend Trisha. I was like, look, there's something going on here. We need to pray. I was like, I don't know what to do. Guys, look, I even have prayer books and stuff. Look, I have books on prayers and all these things, like I have other books. But yeah, these things happen. And whatever it was, I don't know. And then when I went into the living room after it was the door kept on opening, then I can hear like knocking in my kitchen. And I was just like freaked out, because here I am by myself and this crap is happening. But anyway, I'm feeling better now and I'm actually in my room and getting some work done, So what's going on, everyone? What are you guys doing? Let me give you guys a shout out. So I have Tony here, I have Rachel, I have Lynn, Nigel, Aziz, Stacy, Jeremy. What's up? My cousin Jeremy is here. My friend Nigel from high school is on here also. My cousin Jeremy. Salisha, my cousin, is here as well. And Jennifer Muhammad, we went to high school together in Trinidad. What's going on, everyone? But guys, I am not kidding. I was freaked out. But actually, now I'm feeling better. The place did get a little chilly. And I actually checked. My windows were closed. Everything in the house was closed. And you know what? I don't think anyone probably would have believed me saying that. But my friend was here and he saw it. It freaked him out. And what freaked me out even more was when I closed the door, when he saw it open. Oh, he saw it opening by himself. And he's like, nah, your bedroom door is opening. And I came and I checked and it was wide open. I closed it. He saw me close it. I went downstairs because he was smoking. And then he wanted to smoke. So I don't want him smoking in my house. So I was like, all right, let me go downstairs with you. So while he was smoking, I was like, I'm going to go upstairs and get a glass of water. I came upstairs, guys, and something told me just look by my room, and boom, the door is wide open again. And I was like, this is strange. And I'm a very spiritual person. I'm not religious, but I don't do craziness. I don't do witchcraft. I don't invite any of these crap in my house. I don't do things in my house that would open doors. I am like what you guys see. That's what I do. I'm a workaholic. I work. But yeah, I was just freaked out. Joseph goes, attraction marketing so strong you reach to beyond. Oh my gosh. Right now I could laugh, but let me tell you guys something. I was not laughing when this happened. And if this were to happen, you guys, and you have no one in your house and you're by yourself and this stuff happening. And I was actually, guys, I got up and I locked the door. I pulled it. I made sure it was locked. I'm going to show you guys. When it opened, right? Okay. It was open like this. Anyway, it was closed. Right? See? I made sure. I checked it. I closed it. I made sure it was locked. I checked it like this. Look. You see how tight it is? You can't get in there. And then I went and sat down on my bed. I came to my bed. And I sat down on my bed like this. And next thing I knew, it was opening again. That's when I really got freaked out, and I was like, I got up, I just didn't even close the door. I got up and I just went into my living room and I sat there. And then I called Trisha. You guys know Trisha. I called Trisha in India. I was like, you know something? I was like, something is going on in my house. I was like, I'm freaking out right now because, and I told her what happened. And she goes, let's see. So I turned it on. I put put the phone on the other side. And I came by the door and I showed her. And she could see the door opening and closing a little bit like this. I was freaked out. And then she's like, well, maybe you should get out of the house and go to your, because my mother lives like 10 minutes away. My brother lives like 5 minutes away from here. She's like, oh, go to your, I was like, no, I'm not going to leave my place. And then she's like, well, maybe you should move. I was like, why? I just moved here. I love where I'm living. You know, I'm not going to move because of some whatever negative energies in here. You know what I mean? I'll get rid of it. These things don't scare me, you know? But when you know you close the door and next thing something like that is just like, whatever it is, you know, yeah, I was like kind of like freaked out. I really was. So anyway, guys, I'm burning the candle. I'm not kidding. I burned sage. This is, where is it? That's sage right there on my bedroom thing. And that's the candle. I'm burning the candle now. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So what are you guys doing? So I have Joseph saying maybe you can add them to your team. Probably put in more effort than some of the living. Maybe you're right. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't even know what the heck it was. So then I called my friend, right, who owns the house, and I said, I was freaked out that morning. I was freaked out. I said, I'm moving out. He goes, what the heck? Why are you moving out? I said, because this place is haunted. There's something going on in here, you know? And he was like, yeah, okay, whatever. He didn't believe me anyway, because he knows, like, we're close like this, so he knows I won't leave. And besides, he doesn't want me leaving. He likes me here. So, but yeah, yesterday I was like, look, we need to do some research on the house. Let's find out about what went on in this house. So he did some research back to the 1800s. There was only 2 houses back then. This was one of them, and that house next door. And all of this was empty. Like, there was no houses. There was only 2 houses in this block, and this was one of them. So, but this house has been rebuilt over, I think, 2 times. But it was a farmhouse that was in this land, right? And in the farmhouse, a woman was raped, and her baby, her son, I guess. He said her son. That's what he found in the report. In the history of this house. The rapist bashed the son's head against the wall and murdered him. So that's what we know. So yeah, this happened back in the 1800s. But he's saying, he goes, this house can't be haunted because, he goes, the land obviously is haunted, but not the house. He goes, the house has been, since they had the farmhouse, has been built over twice. That's what he said. So that's all I know. That's all. I was just freaked out, guys. Think you're handling it well. See you around, Nadia. Okay, Joseph, you too. Guys, you know, I'm handling it better now but yesterday I was just freaked out. I was just like freaked out. I was like, you know, I just moved up here. I don't want to move out, you know. Anyway, I'm doing much better. I haven't seen any activity. But if anything else happens, I'm going to start recording it. But you know, when these things happen, you don't think about recording it. You're just like in shock, like freaking out. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys. Thank you all for joining me. But I just wanted to share that with you all. And one more thing. I signed up for this new lead system. Well, I'm going to do a live on that tomorrow. But I just started testing it out and I'm getting amazing results. A lot of open rates, better than my other email systems that I have. So I want to wait for like 15 days and then I want to share my results with you guys. I already got sales. And I signed up for it like about 2 weeks ago, but I didn't start using it until like 5 days ago. You know, I was like, I just didn't start using it right away, but I should have, because now I would have more results to show you guys. But anyway, in the past 5 days, I got 2 sales. All right. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And if you guys need anything, send me a message and I will talk to y'all later. Okay. God bless you and enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.